How much will 1000 XRP coins be worth in 2025? In this video, I'm going to make some XRP price predictions based on factual information, data, and most importantly, I want to provide you with insights so you can come out with your own predictions. First, we need to understand that this cycle has been completely different from past cycles. XRP is already above $2 and Bitcoin dominance is still extremely high. If you are new to crypto, you should understand that when Bitcoin dominance drops to around 30 or 40%, that's when out season actually starts. I don't even like this word. I think we're going to have a decouple from Bitcoin. However, watching the historical data, it suggests that XRP has pumped early this cycle. Watching the charts and the data, it's truly unique that XRP was one of the best performing coins on this cycle. Usually XRP pumps last. This cycle it was completely different. XRP was one of the first altcoins to have a great performance. You need to understand we are living through a transition. Right now we are still at a highly speculative market. Right now, there is an intersection of speculation with financial adoption, and that's happening very fast. We know XRP is not a security, and most importantly, the SEC lawsuit came to an end. Yesterday, we had major news with the injunction out. Ripple is free to sell XRP to financial institutions. Well, we need to be watching Bitcoin dominance to fall below 40%. That's initially what's going to drive XRP at least a 4x from current levels, and that would take us way above $10. So if you ask me $10, I think that's highly possible in 2025. However, if we're going to see higher levels, that's going to take financial adoption. That's going to take XRP to be widely adopted by financial institutions, which is going to push the demand for XRP through the roof. And considering now that XRP is a fully regulated digital asset, XRP ETFs are increasing exponentially. There is a high demand for XRP ETFs. Ripple is purchasing traditional players, just like Hidden Road. If Ripple ends up acquiring Circle and we get so many ETFs on the horizon, I think that's going to be a game changer for how we see XRP's price and XRP's chart. So answering my initial question, how much is 1000 XRP coins be worth in 2025? Well, if you hold 1000 XRP coins, you're not going to have much. You're going to have $10,000. Considering adoption is moving fast, if XRP is to hit $100, 1000 XRP coins would be worth $100,000. And that can be life-changing for some people. I truly believe every XRP holder should be aiming towards 10,000 XRPs. That gives you more freedom, that gives you more flexibility when to take profits. So let's make a recap. You all should be looking towards real-world asset tokenization. Once traditional assets start to be tokenized on-chain, that's when the game truly changes. Digital euro is being rolled out, and we all know that Ripple is playing a pivotal role, so that's something we should be keeping in our minds right now. And you all know when XRP hits $10, I'm throwing a huge yachting party at Mykonos. Drop your name, so I'm going to be adding you to the guest list. I truly believe 2025 is going to be life-changing for XRP holders. Don't.